is with us. Hey there, how are you?
Good morning, Kent.
What do you think?
Kent, I think, oh, please. Hartman doesn't know what he is talking about. A pathological liar, by definition, by medical definition, clinical definition, is one who lies compulsively, and here's the key word that he left out, lies compulsively without benefit to self. Is it compulsive with Trump, or just shrewd and calculating, or sometimes just sheer ignorance? You know, politicians lie all the time. It's not just Trump. He may lie excessively, but lying is part of being a politician or a businessman. And this is another example of a Trump basher stretching a point to condemn Trump. Now, you know, there is plenty to bash Trump for legitimately, but how honest and useful is it to offer your own ill-founded conclusions to the public as the truth? You know, this is a reversal of what was going on with the Republicans bashing Obama. He couldn't even get up in the morning and tie his shoes without them criticizing the way he tied his shoes. Now it's reversed. The Democrats are doing that to Trump. And I'm not saying that Trump isn't an extreme personality and a destructive personality, but, you know, all this armchair psychology, he is not a pathological liar because clearly all his lies benefit him politically. You know, he's calculating and he's shrewd about it. It isn't just tossing out these lies because everything he lies about, like if you tell him, you know, what do you think of this purple object here? And he says, no, it's not purple, it's blue. That's a pathological liar where they lie for no reason at all, no discernible reason, no benefit to them. Now, non-pathological lying, which Trump is, non-pathological lying is commonplace and is not a sign of any disorder. You know, a person who pathologically lies will be compulsively and without any clear benefit to themselves. You know, Trump's lies are based on benefits politically and before that in his business enterprises. You know, what politician or business executive doesn't engage in extensive lying often to gain leverage or promote themselves, and which in turn creates advantages over their opponents or their business rivals in various ways, be it in politics or business? You know, a key here is a pathological liar with mental illness. It's somebody who can't help lying about anything without any clear motive, without any clear benefit to them, and I don't think Trump falls into that category.
I think he does do that. I think he does lie on occasion when it makes no sense for him to lie and there's really no discernible clear benefit.
I can't think of any clear examples of that, Ken.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. Well, what about...
I mean, he has an angle. You know, his lies are absurd. Their lies are transparent quite often, but they play to his base. They play to extremists. They play to his flag-waving approach to things, his jingoism, all for political benefit. You know, I don't think he's a person who doesn't know what he's doing when he lies. The lies are for reasons, clear reasons, and clear benefit to him. The opposite of a pathological liar. And this is not to exonerate Trump. This is not to say he's doing a great job or that he's not guilty of wrecking the country in many aspects. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, you know, all this bashing, no matter who the politician is, it reaches absurd levels. Now, here's Tom Hartman, armchair psychologist here, and just declaring to the public that the president is mentally ill, he's a pathological liar, when he doesn't even know the definition clinically of a pathological liar.
Well, what about,
more misinformation to the public.
But what about the fact that I think it was 70, I forget when it was, but it was 70,000 mental health professionals signed a petition warning about Trump's mental health, and
warning about his mental health status. I don't know if they're actually saying that he's insane, that he's mentally ill. What they're talking about, I think, I could be wrong on this. I haven't really looked at the petition in detail, but you know what they're talking about is his narcissism, you know, and his extreme ego and all that, which I guess can border on a mental condition. not necessarily insanity, but, a lot of people carry this, a lot of successful people in politics and business, whatever, because they're driven by these extremes of their personality. But is it a mental illness? I think we're too quick to declare that somebody is crazy. Most of these people are doing it for an angle. They're doing it out of selfish reasons, narcissistic reasons, but it doesn't mean that they're mentally insane.
Right, yeah. Well, 16,000 lies is a lot of lies.
Oh, yeah, I know. He honed that through all his business career. That's how he got ahead. That's, Ken, when you think about it, the people, that are extreme successes,
right.
Most of them, you can call them crazy colloquially, right. But, clinically they're not crazy. They're just driven by their extreme egotism and extreme personality needs, or extreme narcissism, being self-centered. Yeah. And that's what makes them successful, unfortunately, of everybody around them who become their victims in one way or the other. You see, I'm just cautious about getting too glib about, Trump is crazy and this and that, because where does that stop? Then it's so easy to paint anybody as mentally insane if you don't like what they're doing. And there's plenty not to like about what Trump is doing, but let's not be too quick to declare himself mentally insane and that he should be locked up in a padded cell somewhere.
I hear you. All right, sir. Thanks for your words of wisdom. I'll talk to you Monday.
All right. Talk to you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How's Larry Sparano, longtime Fox 40 anchor down in Binghamton, and he has a website which you should definitely check out. Has some great interviews and personalities. It's called On Target with Larry Sparano.